each one of you. At the outset, I would like to warmly welcome our esteemed President, Sir Ramesh Sir from Bangalore University, our Vice Presidents, Dr. Pushprit Singh Brar, Professor Srinivas Raghavan. A special welcome to our Joint Secretary, Professor K.G. Jayaraman from Bangalore University, and our Treasurer, Dr. Hemavati Madam from Tumakuru University. Welcome you all. I also extend my greetings to our regional secretaries, Dr. Harish Chandar, Professor P.G. Tadsat from Women's University, Vijayapura, and Professor Manoj Kumar, our Director of Collaborations and Partnerships, Dr. Jagtar Singh Ji, and the members of Executive Council, Professor H.P.S. Kalra, Professor R. Sevkan, Professor Bulu Maharana, Professor Muhammad Hanifa, Professor B.T. Sampath Kumar, Dr. Inderjit Singh, and Dr. D.P. Tripathi, the resource persons of this today's webinar. In today's national webinar, we are honored to have Dr. D.P. Tripathi, who will enlighten us with this talk on artificial intelligence tools for academic and research excellence. Dr. Tripathi's expertise will guide us through the transformative potential of AI in academia and research, offering valuable insights that transcend disciplines. We are delighted to announce that this webinar has garnered an overwhelming response, with over 350 delegates registered from not the just library science community, but from diverse fields. Our audience today includes teachers, librarians, students, research scholars, and professionals from commerce, chemistry, English, physics, zoology, economics, food science, and history. It is truly inspiring to witness such an inclusive gathering where we can learn and grow together. I welcome each one of you, and thank you for your participation in making this event a grand success. I hope you will have a fruitful and engaging experience in today's session. Once again, a warm welcome to everyone. I request the President, Professor Ramesh Sir, to speak on this occasion. Over to Professor Ramesh.
Thank you, Professor Keshav, for your nice welcome to all the participants as well as office bearers of our esteemed IATLIS. Indeed, it's my great pleasure to once again welcome you all for this national webinar. We are very fortunate to have with us today one of the very renowned librarian and the strong advocate of FOSS, means free open source software and free open access movement. He was witnessed, he is with us. And another very distinguished personality, Professor Srinivas Raghavan, with us. He is going to moderate this particular national webinar. Happy to say that the Indian Association of Teachers of Library and Information Science is one of the premier and oldest association for the voice of LIS teachers as well as the research scholars and fellow professional, which are the IATLIS was established during 1969. As of now, we have successfully completed more than 55 years, glorious years of IATLIS. Thanks to our stalwarts, great visionaries like Padma Shri Professor P.N. Kaula was initiated this IATLIS movement, and now it has spread across the country. And as a part of national webinar, we have conducted many events for the benefit of not only library science professional, but also the research scholars and faculty members and other fellow student colleagues. It's my great pleasure to introduce today's moderator, Professor Srinivas Raghavan. Presently, Professor Srinivas Raghavan working as a senior professor and head of the department in the Department of Library and Information Science Bharatidasan University, Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu. Professor Srinivas Raghavan has successfully completed his MBA and BLISC and MLISC and PhD from Madurai Kamaraj University, Madurai. And Professor Srinivas Raghavan is put up more than 30 years of professional journey. And based on his academic and research excellence, he was received the Best Teacher Award from the Madras Library Association, and also the National Best Librarian Award from the Madras Library Association, and also the Best Librarian Award from the Indian Academic Library Association. Professor Srinivas Raghavan, not only a good teacher, but also a good researcher, and he was the reviewer for many national, international peer-reviewed journals, and also the editor of many national and international peer-reviewed journals. Professor Srinivas Raghavan, as I mentioned, that is not only a good teacher, but also a researcher, as so far has produced more than 45 PhDs has successfully guided, and 8 of them are presently working under his able guidance. In addition to that, he has successfully guided more than 58 MPhil students with different universities across India. As of now, Professor Srinivas Raghavan has published more than 200 research articles, both at the national and international peer-reviewed journals, conferences, and seminars, and attended many international conferences within the country and outside the country. And Professor Srinivas Raghavan successfully edited more than 11 books, and I saw his Scopus Index and H Index. It runs with H Index of 8, I-10 Index of 17, and total citation is more than 350 citations as received. And Professor Srinivas Raghavan, as one of the great adjudicator for adjudication of PhD thesis, as of now more than 200 PhD theses has been adjudicated different universities across India, and has visited many countries as a professional contribution and presenting papers, and also the interaction with the international expert. And has worked in many capacities. He worked as a librarian, and also they worked for some time in the NAC, National Assessment and Accreditation Council, Bangalore, and also they recently he was also a controller of examination of Bharatidasan University, Tirchi. And above all that, Professor Srinivas Raghavan, good friend of me and also professional colleague, and he is always a helping hand with the students and research scholars, and also a great human being. I extend a warm welcome to you, sir, on behalf of IATLIS.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for all your compliment.
When it comes to the moderator, we're going to introduce our today's speaker. I don't want to take much of time because of this, as our General Secretary has rightly mentioned, that it is a multidisciplinary and holistic approach of the topic. I've registered more than 300 participants has been registered across the country, from Kanyakumari to Jammu and Kashmir, and almost all the central universities, state universities, including research and development organization, they have registered to understand the AI tools and techniques. Just before I conclude, I would like to raise some of the issues to be discussed after the presentation of DP Tripathi. Because of we have two stalwarts. One is Professor DP Tripathi and Professor Srinivas Raghavan. This artificial intelligence has the potential to improve our learning, teaching, and research. Whether this artificial intelligence will going to help us to learning, teaching, and research. Another is artificial intelligence has a potential to replace the current aspect of job duties of a librarian or a teacher, and artificial has a potential to answer some of the reference questions where earlier our reference librarians are answering these questions. There is AI tools will going to answer all these reference questions. And library professionals are not interested to apply AI tools. It is a big question before us. And AI will eventually replace the librarians. AI will going to replace the eventually librarian and teachers, and including research supervisors, because of AI is helping the research scholars. These are some of the questions before us. Let us take a discussion after the presentation. With these few words, once again, I extend a warm welcome to you all. Now, over to Professor Srinivas Raghavan, moderator of the.
Okay. Thank you, Professor Amesa, senior professor with senior scale, and one of the very few they could get in the nation. in the field of not only LIS, of course, even across all other subjects. And really, I'm so grateful to Professor Amesa, and I'm also very much honored with all your compliments, actually. So I also extend my regards to wishes to all the participants and all the LIS professors who have take part in this national webinar. Really, it's need of the hour. I don't take much time. Within 4 to 5 minutes, let me complete the introduction of my good friend, Dr. Tripathi. And the artificial intelligence, as Dr. Ramesa said, anyway, we will have deliberation after his presentation. It is coming up, but any technology, it starts from the bibliographic description or library automation or CD-ROM technology or barcoding or whatever it may be, metadata, any technology that never completely eliminate the human resource potential, particularly the teachers and library professionals. And we need to change our dimensions to accommodate all those technologies. Our libraries also have always in forefront in accommodating this technology. It may be of internet, or it may be of CD-ROM servers, it may be of digital cloud computing, or whatnot. So we only were in forefront. The librarians you all might have experienced, and as a library professional also, I could introduce in my universities and institutions wherever I served to all these technologies to our users, particularly the faculty members, researchers, and students. And artificial intelligence, of course, the language processing is the major component. How the system that will definitely process the entire literature which is available stored in the internet, and from that how it is going to really apply the perception or understanding or reasoning and all those human intelligence, whatever is there, how we can get imbibe, so that we cannot keep anything in our mind for a long time, and the great amount of the content also. The systems, they are habituated to deal with the mammoth of information simultaneously in a most fast pace. So that aspects may be integrated with these human ways of thinking and reasoning and logically analyzing that will make. Of course, we also started using AI tools, and a lot of limitations also there. And we need to keep on practice, and we need to enable the AI tools, maybe commercial tools or maybe open access tools. The deliberations, Dr. Tripathi may definitely point out all those things. So with this, let me introduce Dr. Tripathi, a very dynamic library professional and a librarian in Jalandhar, NIT. He is a deputy librarian there, and he also given a lot of IT solutions to various libraries, and he has given a lot of lectures and across the state, particularly the application of technology like Joomla or DSpace, institutional repository or learning management systems, content management systems, and reference management systems, Mendeley like that. And many participants, they also spelled out the classes of Tripathi really reached, and they could learn a lot, and they could imbibe in their own libraries. And of course, he's a Commonwealth Fellow, and really it's a great thing to appreciate. And only very few of our LIS professionals, they got this Commonwealth Fellowship. Ramesh Babu sir of University of Madras, a senior professor, he also availed, and like that many people might have availed. And I also request to the young library and those who are joined here, you please do apply, and you also have to avail. So this is a great thing, and he served in University of London and on that fellowship. And of course, he published 2 books, and very few professionals, they may be so good in these operating systems, like open operating systems like Linux, and also he is very much familiar in OS, because there is a need of the hour. Many libraries, they don't have budget, including our library, and many things with the advantage of these tools, how we can leverage the knowledge resources, and we can customize that resources to our user needs, and we can disseminate. So only one aspect I would like to make a mention, because without remembering Dr. S.R. Ranganathan, we cannot go ahead for any programs. And this AI also, the one of the component, the Dr. S.R. Ranganathan, he's spoken about the research intelligence. He always put the library service as a clinical model. So how a doctor could diagnose with various variables of the blood or other tests, then he may decide, and the treatment will be given according to the age, according to the physical condition, according to the environment, and culture also get imbibed. This one, Dr. S.R. Ranganathan appointed 5 research assistants in Madras Coastal Library. They interact. The human library concept we are discussing at that time itself we introduced, and they understood that they throw the various relevant documented books, chapters, or conference proceedings, or the scientific reports, or the research articles, whatnot. Those time it was very limited, and that way he introduced these concepts and all quite long back. And I remember that one particularly to highlight being a teacher to all the participants. So I thank the IATLIS for giving this opportunity, and also all the IATLIS members, my appreciations to office bearers, and particularly Hemaudis, he keep on communicate, and Dr. Ramesh also, he sent WhatsApp and called me, and other office bearers also for keep on organizing this kind of programs. Definitely that will enable the young professionals and the early career researchers and students to get some good knowledge and to apply in their professional development and academic development. So with this, I welcome Dr. Tripathi, and we are going to enjoy his presentation. Welcome, Dr. Tripathi. It's over to Dr. Tripathi.
A very good morning to one and all present in this virtual meeting. First of all, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to the committee and everyone involved in this conducting the national webinar on AI tool. And I express my sincere thanks for providing me an opportunity to interact with the galaxy of intellectuals. Yes, the topic which is given to me, that is artificial intelligence for research writing, academic research writing, rather I should say. Before we begin the discussion about the different tools available for the research writing, I will just bring some of the very important things to your attention. I will draw your attention towards the discussion which is taking place these days. That is that AI is going to replace the librarian job, or AI will replace our manual work. In fact, to be honest, I'm not fully convinced. This is my personal opinion. Everyone may have different opinion about the artificial intelligence. In my opinion, and based on my experience, I believe that technology is only the enabler. It helps to execute the work easily, or it makes our work perfect, and also it saves a lot of time so that we can bring some better output. But this concept which we keep or just try to mention or have in our mind that it is going to replace our job or like that, it is not going to take place. Because I remember in 2000, when the IT or the computer was introduced, there was a big debate due to the 2002K, and it was a matter of discussion that it is going to replace the means everything, the data will go off and all this, and nothing happened. It continued. Even when the computer came in the picture, that time also it was discussion. So we need to understand the technology or the artificial intelligence, whatever is available in the market, we have made the technology. Technology has not made the human. So we have to understand this. Second, if we, as I already mentioned, that AI is an only enabler. It will give you an opportunity, or it gives you more flexibility to reach your content if you make use of this technology or AI tools in an effective way. That is going to be very helpful for your academic writing or in day-to-day routine work also. But yes, if you are going to misuse it means, suppose I'll show you when I demonstrate practically some of the tools which gives you an opportunity to just play with the words like paraphrasing tool. You are writing an academic or research paper and you are playing with the tool to just convert the sentences or change the language and try to prove it as your original paper. That is not acceptable. To some extent, that will not give you satisfaction also. So if we are using only, suppose we are going to discuss about the artificial intelligence tools available for academic research writing. So these tools will be very, very much helpful to get all those literatures which are available related to your study. So let me, with the permission of chair, I would like to share the presentation, and my full attention will be, or my effort will be to show you practically that how you can make use of all these. So the first tool which I'm going to demonstrate, see, when we do the research work, we are all aware that it has got multiple process. It rightly starts from just taking the idea. First, you need to get an idea. You are thinking that, okay, I'm going to write one paper on library automation or status of library automation in India, status of digital library in India, or metadata, whatever the concept you are going to have. So after taking the idea, or that means just having the idea in your mind, second option comes, or second thing we have to do, that we have to narrow the topic is to that extent where we can locate maximum literature, so that we find easy to find research gap. Because unless or until we find the research gap, in my opinion, you are not going to have a better output. If we know that what research has been done already previously, and based on that we get literature, so it will help us to get some better output on that idea or that topic. So to get that, uh, we have to explore the different literatures available. So there are two things. If there was no technology, or 2 decades back when there was no emerge of IT tools, people used to go to libraries, used to search the article through the bound volumes and the different resources. But that work has become easy because of the implementation of the IT, and that is giving lot of opportunity to explore the resources easily. So our research becomes easy, as we know that it involves many processes. We have to just explore the literature. We have to see that what methodology we are going to use. We have to find some relevant content for our study, or there are many things involved. So especially I am just trying to draw the attention of research scholars who are directly involved in research writing or academic writing. So first one, that is the consensus. This is a very good tool for just research paper, and I will show you, I demonstrate you. It is very similar to Chat GPT. I hope you all must have used Chat GPT. And here it gives you the detail about the different disciplines like economics, medicine and healthcare, computer science, supplements, then sociology, sleep, skin care, education and learning strategies, pharma and biotech, mental health, parenting, child development, environmental science, history, nutrition and diet, fitness and exercise, business. So you can see that almost it is covering most of these subjects are related to science or humanities, or even medical science. Only you need to just throw the keyword, means the question. Suppose I want to know about, does mental health affect pain perception? So the moment you throw the question, it finds some of the best 10 paper, and it analyzes, and then it gives you the detail. So that you can say that brings the you can say the best paper, and also it allows you to just see the how many citations it is having, when it was published. You can open the paper, that particular paper, but when it gives the link, it will give you the summary of the paper, and also it will allow you to connect to another AI tool. That is also I'm going to cover, the Semantic Scholar. It also allows you to have the citation, means in the different, you can say citation style like APA, MLA, Chicago, Harvard, BibTeX. So you can use this for your research writing. So basically, this tool will just give you some best summary of the papers, and also it will provide the references which can make your research more effective, because more literature you get related to your idea, it will give you more, you can say, it will make your paper more authentic, or you can give some better output based on your research work you have already done. So you can see, when you just select any paper, it gives you also the total number of citation, and also it gives you the references, and it connects to the particular paper. So each paper will give you the information about the different citation. You can also share, you can save it, the detail. And further, if you want to just move to Semantic Scholar, I will come to this point. If you connect to Semantic Scholar, it further gives that highly influential citations, background citation, method citation, result citation. It also gives you the total number of references, then related papers. So it increases the, or you can say it widens the range of the your topic or the paper which you have chosen, and that gives you a lot of opportunity to explore more on your paper. So this tool you can use for finding the best science, or you can say the faster uh, you can different literature related to your work on different discipline. The second tool which I am going to discuss, that is not only the AI tool for research work, but it is also a very powerful tool for which works as a PDF viewer. So we all are using Adobe or the different the PDF for opening the file. So this also is available. It gives you to download the exe file, and I will strongly suggest all of you, not only research scholar, that if you are looking for any PDF viewer, so download this pdfgear.com. You will get the exe file, and I'll just show you the advantage of, I have installed in my PC. So I'll show you that this is the look of PDF gear, which will allow you to convert PDF file to Word, PDF file to PNG. It will allow to compress. It will allow to merge file. It will allow to convert Word file to PDF, image to PDF, and even it will allow to split PDF. And for this work, we try, or we use some different tool like jamjar.com, or the different PDF merger or extractor. So this tool, first of all, it is going to solve your purpose in many ways. You can make use of this tool for your different purpose. Second, I'll show you the advantage. I have downloaded some of the articles, and one article I will upload. See, this article I have just uploaded here in PDF Gear, and it has opened this PDF file. Now I want to talk to this PDF, and just click on chat now. Right side, you will see that it will connect to the PDF, and it will start analyzing, where you can communicate. Suppose I want to just know the summary of this PDF. I simply click on summary, summarize the PDF. Now see, it has summarized the PDF title, library automation and overview, and has 7 pages. It talks about the concept of library automation, its requirement, its various components that can help library So like this, any particular paper which you have downloaded and you want to see the gist of that paper, you can simply upload in pdfgear.com and it will give you the summary of the PDF. Suppose I want to know further more about what are the components used in library or automation. This is the gist of the paper. So it will give you library automation consists of, and it will also connects you, or it will show you the number of pages, means 4, 6, 1, 3, 7. So if I click on 6, it will directly take me to the page number 6. If I click on 7, I mean to say that it analyzes the paper, and based on that, wherever it gets the relevant information, it gives you here. And further, see, these are some ready-made questions which has been, you can say, framed by PDF Gear itself. But further, if you want that, no, I have my own question, like I want to ask the PDF Gear that this software has been used in this article. Okay, and if I throw the question, I simply click on send. So it will analyze and it will give you the answer based on the study. The PDF does not specify which software has been used. If it does not find the relevant question, or it does not find the question which you are asking, it will also give you the reply accordingly. So let's say I just want to status of library automation in India. Suppose I throw another question, and let us see what information it gives based on this paper. If it finds the detail, it will give you status of library automation here, and it has given the detail. So what I'm trying to say that this PDF Gear, not only it helps you to see the paper just like a PDF viewer, but also it allows you to connect with the paper, connects with the paper, and give you the summary or whatever the question you have. It uses, means analyzes and gives the detail in the text format. You can also export the detail, whatever the question you have asked, you can export it and you can save it in the notepad or wherever you want. So this will be, you can say, one kind of the gist you can save separately, so that next time you don't have to search, and you can include in your research work. So I hope I made you understand that this tool, how you can use. Let us go back, and I guess you all will be comfortable with using another option, like how you can convert the PDF file into Word file. Simply you take the PDF and then open the particular paper, and it will show the number of papers. Suppose I don't want to convert the full page, I can specify the number of pages to convert only. Similarly, if I want to split the PDF, I can choose the paper, and which particular, if you want to give the range, fix the range, that particular page number to be extracted from the PDF. So in that, this will help you in doing that. And all other, like if you want to reduce the size of PDF, you want to convert the Word file to PDF, Excel to PDF, PPT, image, RTF, TXT. So it can be helpful in your work, daily routine work. So I strongly suggest that all the research scholar, or even all the professionals, they should make use of this tool, which is free of cost, and it does not ask you to pay anything, and you can make use in your research writing effectively. The next one, the AI tool that I'm going to discuss, that is the site. This is also a very powerful research related AI tool, which is not free, but it gives you a free trial for 7 days. you need to sign up with this. And if you just go for the pricing detail, suppose you find it relevant, so it costs $20 per month for personal use, and customized price you need to discuss with the people. But this has got some very strong, you can say, the options to use the site for different research related work. So I'm using the 7-day. Suppose I'm searching for library automation in India. So you see, when I search for site, I have already logged in. And if I just search, so you can see that it is very similar to other AI tool, but has got some strong databases which gives you the information related to different topic articles available on this topic. You see, it has got so many articles, and if you use or you open any particular article, so it will analyze use of ICT in college libraries in Karnataka. I studied. So it has been cited by 7 publication, reference 20 publication. And below that, you will also, it will give you to filter how many literature review it gets. But the main problem, or you can say the challenge, is that it is not free. It has got some, means only 7 days trial. But if you want to make use in academic work, so this site is very popular these days. You can make use of this. Next, which I am going to use, that is the size space. Size space has some different feature. Like, it will not only give you the opportunity to just give you the detail about any query, but also it will help you to upload your PDF file. It will analyze and give you the answer according to your uploaded PDF. It will also best for researcher for the literature review. It will help you to discover concept from 285 million research paper. See, the best part of the size space is that it has got a very huge database connectivity, which will give you the option to discover the different concept. You can extract the data from the, you can get the summary or the conclusion from the different PDF files. So this is very good in that. This is also very helpful in increasing your fluency of the content. So you can use it for paraphrasing. You can use it for citation generation, to generate citation, because it has got more than 2,300 plus format. So, and another very powerful you can say option, that is the analyze your essays and research paper for AI content. So this you can use for your research work, and I will strongly suggest that you must use this. Let me show you some very basic question, like how does social media affect the college selection process? I choose this particular question I have thrown, and now you see it has given me the 10 papers and also the insight of these papers. Okay, so you see left side, if I want to chat with this paper, I simply click on this and see it will just get me the detail from this particular paper. We will discuss later about this. First, let us see the different options available. So it has got 10 paper, and right side you can see it has given the insight of the paper. Likewise, if I just click on PDF file, you see it will show only those links where it gets the PDF file available. So if I just click on this PDF, see it has downloaded the PDF here. So sometimes when we are searching the document, we do not get the article or we do not get the particular literature. So it restricts wherever it gets the PDF file, it will give you, so that it becomes easy for you to do the research work, because you don't have to search for the PDF file or the content available and then you have to explore the content available in that particular. So all these means facility even given in this. See, I have excluded the PDF filter. I just take the open access. So what it does, it will collect the information about all those papers which are in the open access domain, and it will give you here the 10 papers at a time. Now let me show you. Suppose you want to see, for example, I have taken this paper and you want to see the summarized abstract. So you see, it will give the summarized abstract of each paper. So these are all filters. You can say you can add the create column. Suppose I want to know the findings. I simply click here and it will also give all the papers which we have, it has explored and it is showing here. It will give you the finding at the right side. Similarly, suppose you want to know the research gap. So it will give you the detail about the research gap. If it is finding from the paper, so it will give you the research gap. Problem statements. If you want to know what is the problem statement, so about this paper, it will give you. So especially for the research work, some of the things are very necessary. Is first that research gap. It helps you to start writing, or it will help you to bring the output in a very effective way, because you are familiar, you are aware that what research has been done already and what I have to do and what literature I have to search. So that makes your work very easy. Second, sometimes you need to know that what methodology has been used in the research, what is the conclusion, or what you can say the problem statement, hypothesis. All these you can find in this size space. In addition, you can also go to chat with PDF. It is very similar to PDF Gear, which I demonstrated. You can take the PDF file, upload it here, and just wait for some time, which will analyze the paper, and it will allow you to talk to the paper. Just very similar to the PDF Gear, general summary of the paper. So you see, it is analyzing the paper which you have uploaded, and now it is given the summary of the paper, introduction, concept and meaning of library automation, need and objective of library automation, automated library services. All these detail it has given. So very helpful. I should say that it is very helpful for your research work. It will make. But one thing I would say that, see, please do not depend completely on this, because it is completely based on its own intelligence. Whatever the question you are throwing, it will analyze and give the output, which can make your work easy. But you are also supposed to spend time to read it at least once, so that if there is any mismatch in analysis, or if there is any problem in getting the data, extracting the content from the PDF, so that the gap, or you can say the problem, you can reduce. But it makes your work very easy for getting the data. Here you can click on getting the summary of the paper, whatever the PDF you are uploading. So automatically it will just summarize the paper, and it will give you the complete summary of the paper. So you need not to spend time for reading the whole paper. By reading this, you can understand what is the content or what is the output, what is the conclusion, what is the finding of this paper. So this way it is very useful. Let us use some other options which are available, like I want to use paraphrasing. See, it gives you an option. Suppose I take one PDF file, for example, this, and I copy some text here. Yes, so I will just paste here. And now let me see, just click on paraphrase. So see, it has changed the complete sentence. Library plays a critical role in society. Now it says the library serves an indispensable function with our society consulting. See, I'm not saying to use this because this may not be the correct method for, uh, you can say, bringing your idea into the actual content. But the options are available which can make your work more easy. Sometimes we are not that much expert in grammar. Sometimes we find difficult to frame our sentences as per our content or as per our idea or as per our research gap or as per our the literature we have explored. So that may be a little bit difficult in framing the sentence. Or so here it may be very helpful. But I would not say that you copy the content of any paper, put it here and convert and make it your own. Because see, the researcher or the original author who has put a lot of efforts in writing his original paper. So ethically, it is not right or correct that you try to take the idea of someone, convert it in a paraphrasing tool and make it your own. This is not ethically right. But yes, sometimes we find the trouble in writing the paper, so that time you can make use of this paraphrasing tool, which can definitely be a good helping tool for your work. Literature review, just I demonstrated. You can just throw the question and it will get the PDF, means a detailed summary of the different papers. It will analyze, and also it will give the summary. It will give you the number of citation. The PDF also you can download. You can export it. See, the best part of this tool is that it will allow you to export in different format like BibTeX or RIS. So the advantage will be, suppose you take it in CSV file, or you can take it in Excel file or in BibTeX file. So advantage is that, see, this is the Mendeley which I am using. When I do my research writing, so I can simply export this paper detail, all these, and it will allow me to prepare a bibliography with the help of Mendeley, and it will allow me to for in-text citation in my research writing, which will save my time. See, manually, if I start adding the citation to my paper or preparing the bibliography as per any citation style, so I have to be very careful in uh, using the citation style method, because if you make mistake, it will not be as per the citation style. So, but that works become easy when we make proper use of the tool. Like I download the all the papers metadata or the citation, and then I choose any BibTeX or any format. Sorry, BibTeX or XML or whichever software. Generally, the Mendeley, it will allow you to import in BibTeX, InNote or RIS. So easily you can export, import in particular reference management tool, and you can make use in your research paper. So this is very, very effective AI tool which will help you to make your paper more meaningful and accurate as per your you can say, objective of the paper. Helpful, very helpful in writing your research work, especially the research scholar. You may find it very easy for completing your thesis. So make use it properly. Now I'm going to tell you a very wonderful tool, especially for the research literature, uh, searching the different literature available related to your research work. And that is the researchrabbitapp.com. All of you will find this very, very useful for your different work. Let's see, when I log in here, it will ask me to log in with user ID and password. So just sign up and you will get this interface. So generally, when you log in, you will not get this particular look of the Research Rabbit. You will get the interface like this, where you are supposed to create the collection first. So suppose I click on new collection. So I'm here, I have to give library automation in India. Okay, so the moment I create the collection, it adds one option for adding the paper. So when I click on add paper, you see it opens another, you can say, the window, where it gives me an opportunity to either search the paper through title or digital object identifier or PMID or keyword. So what will happen that suppose I am searching digital library in India, status of digital library in India, and I hit enter. It is searching the paper. See, basically, I would like to draw your attention that it covers two main domains. The first one, the biomedical and life science, and the second one, it will cover all the subjects and it will get the papers. See, all these are the relevant literature available related to your keyword. Suppose I find whichever the article I find useful, suppose status of digital library consortium initiative, I add to collection. This one I have added status of digital repository in India. I have added this to my collection. I have added this to my collection. I have added this to my collection. Then this to my collection. Suppose I have taken all these and now I just close this window. Now you will see that all these papers have been added to my collection. Suppose I click on the first one. Immediately, one selected paper will connect to many similar work. So you see here, it connects to 45 works which are very similar to this paper. So I simply click on similar work and it gives you the network of the paper, like similar work, analytical study of the ETD repository, exploring research data in Indian institutional repository setting. All these are the papers which are very similar to this paper. So how it is going to be helpful? I have just clicked on similar paper and it gives me this all 55 papers. If I just click on further, it will again give you one the selection of the paper, and you see it has given 120 similar one. If I click on this 120, again it will give you the different literature. See, suppose I select the first one and it has given again 224 similar work which are related to the digital library. And wherever it finds the author interlinked, you see, suppose I have taken this, I'm not going to 1 minute. I'll just exclude. Only I will take one paper and then it will see, we will see similar work I have taken from here. So once I click on this, you see it will connect or give you the option for exploring all the 45 papers very similar to this paper. It will also give you the references. You see here, it will also give you the citation. Then the authors, then suggested authors, if there are any suggested author. So it will give you, and if you click on this suggested author, you see it will open how many work has been published by this particular author. Again, if you click on this, it will give you the similar work of that particular paper, and it will connect with the multiple author. So what I'm trying to demonstrate here, that it gives you an opportunity to not only browse one paper, rather it will allow to connect with multiple authors' work or multiple concepts, and that enhances, or you can say increases the work, uh, making your work more meaningful or the output more authentic. And again, I would say here that you can download the different papers which you have taken for literature search, and you can download in CSV or RIS and BibTeX, and you can import in Mendeley. So again, it is going to be helpful for your uh, citation and bibliography preparation. And the link content also, if you click on the link content, so it will give you the link content wherever it is connected, like Wikipedia or any particular content. So here it will directly take you to that source wherever it is linked. So this is the beauty of this tool, which will give you maximum literature related to your idea or the topic which you have chosen. So you can use, you can also suppose you want to add more paper, you can again go to the add paper and you can accordingly. You can also use the BibTeX or RIS, whatever. I have not downloaded. Suppose you have downloaded any BibTeX from Mendeley or any other source, you can download that citation detail, and it will connect similarly to the papers which are very relevant to your study. Let me go to another tool, that is the chat PDF. Chat PDF is also very similar to the PDF Gear. It connects to the million of researchers' work which are involved professionally and answer your query. Let me show you. See, I have uploaded chatpdf.com and it is analyzing my paper. And again, very similar to the chat PDF or PDF Gear, it will means allow you to talk to this paper, and it will summarize whatever the question you are throwing. Can you provide example of software packages used? See, it is giving the detail. This article mentions several type of software package used for library: in-house software, commercial software, Koha, Lipsys, Alma, Circe, Dynamics. All these are the software, and it gives you also the detail where it has been mentioned. So chat PDF is also one option to make use in your research work. You can throw your own question if you are not satisfied with the detail you are getting through this chat PDF. So you can throw your own question, and it will give you the detail in the text format. And you can export the chat in the text file, so that you can keep it and you can make use of this text file in the research writing. The perplexity is also a very similar to chat GPT. So I have taken only some of the very popular tool for your research work, especially to make your research easy. So here also it gives you an opportunity to attach the file, or you can throw the keyword and it gives you the answer directly, just like chat GPT. Only the difference is that each AI tool has different databases, or you can say it has own different architecture or databases. But here it gives you the sources also, that from where it has taken the data. This is the good thing of this software, that it tells you also that it summarizes the research on brain bricks based on the resources. It has got 8 papers it has got. So if you just want to go and see the paper, you can directly go here. So you will not have to spend time in reading. It gives you the detail and also the different references. It also will help you to search the images. Sometimes we need that related to any particular uh, topic. We need some relevant images or the videos which are relevant to my topic. So it will give you. And suppose you want to generate your own image. So for that you need to pay, because this is not fully free. So you can use this, you can for your research work, and you can also attach just like other PDF, chat GPT, chat PDF, or uh, PDF gear. This will also help you to get the summary of the question, means article which you have uploaded. Here it will help you to get the images and also the different videos related to the. So this is the, you can say, the advantage or the beauty of this software. You can have your own questions related to this, the query which you are putting in this Perplexity. A very good and important tool for just getting the detail on any particular topic. Next one is the Semantic Scholar. See, Semantic Scholar is a free AI-based research tool for basically for scientific literature, and you can see it has got millions of papers from all field of science. So you can just throw any keyword and you'll get the detail. Let me see, though it is related to science, but it gives you the detail of the paper in other fields too. Suppose I just want to explore about development of digital library in India. I click on this. So you see, first of all, it gives me related options to explore the related papers. See here, interlinking of rivers in India, issues and challenges. Then challenges and issue of SDI development. Suppose I open this paper. So it gives me detail about the total number of citation used, highly influential citation, background citation, method citation, and it gives you the figure and table from the paper, the 41 citation detail. Wherever it has PDF, you can filter it. See, suppose it has got 41 citation, but you want to see that I will use only those paper or articles which is having the PDF, so that your work becomes easy. So you can see it is giving only 12 papers which has got PDF. If you want to restrict uh, with any date range, or you want to restrict with any author, or you want to see some more filter, for example, you are looking for only the paper which is related to computer science, so you can apply. So it gets only 4 papers which are relevant to your filter which you have put in this particular paper. So likewise, it also connects with the multiple paper from the different publisher, and it gives you an opportunity to explore and get the literature for your research work. Let me take you another one, that is the Illicit. Illicit is also uh, very familiar and you can say very powerful tool for extracting the data from PDF. So let me upload a paper first and then see the beauty of this. I have uploaded 2 papers, and I just click on this. Once I upload, now you see that it gives you the summary of the paper in this format, and see, this paper, it is giving the summary, the main finding, and what methodology has been used in this paper. So very similar to other tool which we discussed, where it was giving the summary and this size space. So you can use as per your requirement. ILICIT is very useful for getting the detail, just like other tool. It gives you to extract the data from different paper. The best part I would like to mention here that each AI tool has the different databases. So sometimes if you are using size space, sometimes you are using ILICIT. So you may get number of papers less or more using. So I suggest that you find the suitable one. Suppose you are using size space, use size space and get the data, which gives you more number of data, accurate data. So you can make use of that. And another tool, that is the Quillbot, perhaps you all might have used. This is also very powerful tool for different purpose like paraphrasing, grammar checking. So paraphrasing, as I already demonstrated in one AI tool, I simply suppose paste one uh, paragraph, and I just click on paraphrase. You see, it is paraphrasing in the this Quillbot. It has paraphrased. Now you have to check whether it is correct, relevant or not, or I need to make some changes. So this is in Quillbot, not only one option, it also allows you to check the grammar. So suppose I paste here, it will give you the grammatical mistakes wherever it finds. It grades 27 grammar suggestion. So if you want to accept, you accept it, or you can change it. See, when I accept this, it will make changes automatically. So it will help you to correct the grammar and make your paper grammar free, means error free as far as the grammar is concerned. You see, the total paper has been checked by Quillbot and corrected grammatic if there is any error. So because why it is important, when we do research writing work, we are not if we are not very much expert in writing, or we do not have a very strong command over language, so these tools can be used for your research work. And a very good you can say the option, that is the summarize, means summarizing the content. Suppose you have taken any particular paragraph, you can summarize it. See, it got more than 160 words, which has been summarized in 55 words. So this way, it will be very helpful for summarizing. And another very powerful feature of the Quillbot is that if you want to change it, it is available in English, and I am writing some content in Tamil. So simply I'll choose Tamil, and it will convert the whole text into Tamil. So I want to take it in Hindi. So you see, it will change it in Hindi. Likewise, it has got almost all known languages, which will allow you to convert and make use of this for your research work. Many times we do not know the particular, suppose we get some content in Hindi and I want to change it in English. So I have two options. Either I can translate it manually, or I can use any tool for the purpose. Easily we can use this. And citation generator, you can generate the citation of any paper or title. These are the different citation style. Suppose you are using Mendeley or Zotero or any reference manager. So all the reference management tool has got its own different citation style. But if you use Quillbot, instantly it will allow you to create citation style as per 1000 different free citation style without any limit. So you can simply upload the paper. You can upload the paper and it will prepare your citation based on the chosen citation style. Suppose I have chosen APA 7th edition, or sometimes we need some other edition, means not APA, some other citation style. So it will give you the citation you see here, in-text citation, if you want to use. So you can do like this. And the last one which I'm going to discuss, I will strongly suggest everyone, especially the research scholar. This has got 100 million cross publisher article, which will make your work easy in every area. The Mendeley.com, where you can throw your keyword like digital library and library automation, or status of digitization in India. And I throw this keyword in Mendeley. You see it gets 265 results. And also it gives you the option to filter. Suppose I want to restrict only to journal paper or the content of books. And further, I want to restrict that I want only the IFLA journals. So see, it has got 3 papers which are published by IFLA and that are either journal or book. So further, if you want to just get the full text, you can click on the link and it will give you the publisher detail, where it was published. All other detail you can get here. If it is open access, it will give you option to download the PDF. It is not open, means all 3 articles are not in open access. So it will just take you to the publisher site. And if you have subscription in your institution, so you can download it. You can directly add it to Mendeley. See, I have a Mendeley account, and directly it will add to my library. This will add to my library. Suppose I want to add this. And now if I go and just synchronize my data, so see all these, automatically these 3 papers have come. And when I click on this, you see it is giving the metadata. So how easy it is, any paper which I get in Mendeley, I search it here and directly I add to my Mendeley library. So it gives me all detail, metadata detail, in which journal it was published, year, the abstract, the DOI, and if there is any PDF attached. So this can be very helpful in my research writing to just do the in-text citation or prepare the bibliography. Okay, so all these tools you can make use for your work. I hope I have given you maximum input for. I'll just stop sharing. So I have given you maximum input for your research work in the given time. And I hope that these tools will definitely help you to carry out your research work easily. And it will make your work not only easy, but effective output, with effective output. So thank you all for listening me carefully. And if you have any query and questions, so definitely I'll be happy to answer. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Dhanvantri Prakash Tripathi. And it was a good presentation, and indeed it's a demonstration and definitely a lot of inputs even I also could learn actually. How these AI tools, particularly research assistant tools, that really make research is more easy and viable and also timely. We could perform simultaneously many of the activities. And Professor Tripathi has highlighted a good number of quite identified, selected, evaluated, relevant, and useful tools, popular tools. Maybe a Quillbot, or it may be Consensus, or it may be what we can say the PDF task manager, and how the millions of research articles they can get accessed by the researchers, and they can summarize without much time, and how they can also have the inputs. For example, to read one article, it may take nearly an hour minimum actually to understand. Even it may go more than that also. During our days, we used to go and for data collection in JNU and Delhi Newsday, I'm remembering, and climbing in the ladders and searching the back volumes and making flip into that, waiting queue for the Xerox operator. Those days, we did our PhD accordingly. Now, the content creation, how it is really helpful, and from text to image, image to text, and all those things he has demonstrated quite, at least it is very much relevant. And also you can have a choose of review of literature based on the impact of research, not only the citations, or how the positively and how in a contradict manner the research is being visualized by the core researchers across the globe, and that will really give the user researchers to know about the trend which is prevailing. That is what that he best science and faster science in that first he has shown that consensus how the best science he can come to know. And also the developing areas, the science is also keep on changing its domain, and it's quickly developing, and it will be quite useful to the researchers actually. And all the librarians, you can make a note of all those things whatever he has demonstrated, and very we can say just like a preliminary level he just explained us, not just simply highlighting that particular tool, and he went and demonstrated the different options, how a PDF file can get condensed, and how the citation you can generate, and how even plagiarism check you can make, all those things, and cite, size space, and also the chat PDF, and the perplexity. These are all the very popular tools, and even Quillbot also, and some other tools you need to make payment also. And so when you go and demonstrate yourself, really you will experience, and a lot of time he might have spent and experienced Dr. Tripathi, and many days and a month together he might have spent to explore about the usability and relevance of all these resources, and that all those things he could simply demonstrate us how a particular film is shooted with a lot of people for more than 3 months or 6 months. Then we could witness in 2 hours. The same way in 1 hour, all his labor and time which he has spent for many days and months, he could demonstrate us. It was quite useful and relevant, and particularly for young Cali researchers. And it also saved a lot of time, and not only time, but to enhance the quality of the research by comparing the existing research. That is what the first introductory itself Dr. Tripathi has highlighted. So the AI tool, at the same time, we have to judiciously use, and the researcher should have the analytical skills, and he should have narrating skills. He should have condensing skills. How an abstract, preparing an abstract itself an art actually. They cannot simply download, and they cannot alter it. They cannot make append these things with the help of all these tools as a review of literature. So it has to get correlated and customized. We can have all those things, but we need to further give our own effort. But at the same time, obviously, all these tools enable to enhance the quality of the research, and also to expedite. Now the users, the present day students or Z generation students, they are so fast. So particularly focused on the research alone, the content creation and review and analyzing and citing and accessing the whole lot of research outcome. And of course, there are a lot of other tools also there. One of time, we can really go for the gamification or designing or the library collection management and how we can have analytics to keep on change our all library dimensions. So many tools are there accordingly, and these are all really quite useful. Even I also imbibe and I made a note, and I'll also definitely put it in our website or to our orientation classes to the students. We will definitely incorporate. Before I ask the participants to throw two of the questions asked in the chat box, and one is about whether the tools, whatever you demonstrate, these are all free or open like that they were asking. And other is about OCLC, whether the OCLC has the support. If that OCLC not supported, how we can identify DVD classification number. These
sir.
they make it. Please, is
Okay.
over to you. And after Dr. Tripathi answered these clarifications, other participants, those who are willing, you can please raise your hands. And already many people raised. You can please ask. And it is now over to Dr. Tripathi and Hemavati. Please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your kind words. To answer your both the query, first the question was that whether all the tools are free or not. See, most of the tools which I demonstrated are not free, but I think Cite. 1 minute, I'll show you the Cite and Illicit, and one more. These are not completely free. It gives you the demo for only less number of days. But all other tools, if you use, it will give you enough input for your research work. All of them need not to subscribe, or you don't have to make payment for all the tools like Perplexity, Research Rabbit, Semantic Scholar, Consensus. All these are very powerful tools for getting the different literature. Mendeley, you don't have to make any payment. It also gives you 2 GB space. I will suggest strongly to all the research scholar to create ID in mendeley.com, which gives you 2 GB cloud space where you can just upload your work and you can make use in your research work. Second, that was the question whether it can be incorporated with OCLC or not. Honestly, OCLC does not provide all the facility free of cost because OCLC, most of the services are paid. But if you write them, they will definitely give you an option to incorporate whatever, because they give you the pinpointed, you can say, service. If you want to incorporate API in your website, or if you want to incorporate any their services, so they charge for that. So you can write to them and definitely they will give you option to incorporate. Hope I answered both the queries, sir.
Thanks, Dr. Tripathi.
Thank you,
Over
sir.
to participants. Out of time, at least 2 to 3. If you are having any, you can raise, and you can give in chat box also.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Well,
Sir, thank you for your good information in your lecturing, sir. So my question is, so how AI will help in historical research, especially in tribal studies? When we go to the field now in oral literature or oral traditions, we collect.
sir, I will send you. I have identified some 36 AI tool, discipline wise. So I will share. I mean,
Yes.
please send me mail. I'll share all those AI tools which are related to humanities and social science. Because your query is very specific, subject wise.
Yes,
So if you want to, one option is that you can explore in the different, especially the Research Rabbit or Perplexity. So you will get a lot of literature, especially if you throw the result in mendeley.com, your keyword, you will get enough input. But if you want to use any particular AI tool, especially for any particular subject, so I have identified some 36 AI tool. I will share with you that.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there any free plagiarism check tool? Yes, there are many free plagiarism tools available, like Flag Checker, and even you can check in Grammarly. But I will not suggest you to use any free flag checker, especially if you are using for your research writing, because research is a very complex in nature, and it is based on your hard work. So you collect lot of data. If you want, means if you submit in any free uh, plagiarism checking website, though your idea or your data may, you can say, get deviated from your result. You better not, because these are all very sensitive issue. Especially if you are doing any research, if you are throwing your collected data or your idea to your free domain, so someone can misuse. So instead of using any free tool, I will suggest you to use any means commercial tool like Turnitin or Drillbit. These are all very popular tools these days, and almost every institutions they have subscription to these tools. So I will not suggest to check the means this anti means plagiarism with any free AI tool, free flag checker.
Yeah, good.
But
Nice.
but if you want to use, there are good software like Flag Checker, Viper. These are all free software available.
Okay. I also in line with Dr. Tripathi, because many libraries, the Drillbit and Turnitin,
Yes,
they own the software, and you can ask any librarian or
yes,
through your college or university librarian, they'll help actually.
yes.
So you please have plagiarism check through this authenticated
Authenticated.
software tools by the publishers elsewhere or Sage and also the universities, so that will be good, nice.
Yes.
And people were asking to list all the 36 AI tools with all the
I
participants.
will share, sir. I will share to Ramesh, sir. I will share, and
Yeah. They can
please,
request.
sir.
Anyway,
Yes,
they
yes.
now make
Sir, one more question is there.
Madam.
On sir, is it ethical to use AI content in research paper or thesis? Umeti yes is asking.
What is the question, madam? I didn't get.
Is it ethical to use AI content in research paper
See,
or thesis?
research itself depends on ethics. In my opinion, the whole research depends on our ethics. So, see, all these paraphrasing tool, using AI tool, what we are doing, we are trying to make our work easy. If you just think about original research, so original research involves the manual work. The AI tool is only the enabler, which is making your work easy. Suppose we are searching the data. We are getting the resources from, data from the different resources. Suppose the paraphrasing tool. So we are trying to get that, to convert the data from or idea of someone to using any paraphrase tool. It is up to us that how much content we are going to use in our paper. So it is completely based on our own ethics, our own the decision that how much content I'm going to use, whether I'm going to properly cite it or not. I'm going to give the credit to the original author or not. It all depends on our own ethics. So in my opinion, the whole research work depends on the ethical issue. You have to be very careful. Hope I answered your query.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
correct, Dr. Tripathi. You see, the tools that will help you actually, and only it is up to you to maintain, to learn and further expand your research.
Yes.
And there are plagiarism, Turnitin is also AI enabled, and Drillbit also. All these plagiarism checkers also, many of the plagiarism checkers, they are AI enabled. When we are using large content, obviously they will show
Yes.
again.
Technology is only, sir, enabler. It will make your work easy. Now we have to use it very genuinely and using all the ethics. We have to give the proper credit to the original author. If you are taking the work of someone or using the content, you have to properly cite it in your paper so that you do not just, you can say, violate or infringement of any copyright issues. There are some more questions I'll take from the chat box. Using an AI tool for grammar check, so in the AI report of so it is unethical. Yes. See, using the content of any AI tool is not ethical. AI, as I mentioned already, paraphrasing tool is given only to get an idea. It is not that you take the content of someone, convert it and make it your own. No, it is not permissible. It is completely unethical. And that's why these days the anti-plagiarism software also has enabled the option for AI checking. If you have taken any content from AI tool, it will detect and give you the link also that you have taken the content from this AI tool. AI tool, see, let me tell you what AI tool exactly does. See, AI tool has the, you can say the combination or the connection with the different databases. If you throw any keyword, so it has got some algorithm or it has got some predefined which human has made. So if I suppose I'm throwing the one keyword that just give me detail about library automation in India. So what it does, it goes to the databases, gets the detail, analyzes it quickly in the fraction of second, and it gives you the output. So it has taken the data from the different sources. It is not creating its own data. It is only giving the data which is available in the different database based on the different mechanism or algorithm being used in that AI tool. So you cannot say that AI tool has given the data that is authentic and that I have to use, or you cannot blame AI tool that I have taken from AI tool. AI tool is only enabler to make your work easy. That we have to understand. Hope I answered your query. Let me,
Yeah.
can we check our research paper from free? No. You are free to check your research paper from any plagiarism tool, whether it is free or commercial. But as a professional, I will not suggest to check the research paper in free plagiarism tool. I cannot mention any best tool for any specific domain because all the software, all the AI tool have its own speciality, like Perplexity or Research Rabbit, Size Space. All these are the AI tool, but uh, every software has its own beauty. In what sense you are using, it depends on the tools, different tools. Like I like Mendeley.com or Mendeley because it gives me the data from the more than 100 million cross publisher data. So I get the data for the different domain, different publisher, or you can say the different discipline. So it depends on that what is your use, how you are going to what extent you are looking the data. So there cannot be mentioned that this is only the specific AI tool better for that. You have to choose wisely that which one. But yes, of course, you can use Mendeley, you can use SciSpace, you can use Perplexity. Research Rabbit, it will connect you thousands of data to specific the article which you have uploaded or title you have given. So I will suggest Research Rabbit for all the domain, not only management. It will give you the data. It will connect with the multiple papers available. See, reference, if you talk about the reference detection in the AI is this one, plagiarism checking. So generally all the plagiarism detection software that gives you permission to exclude the references. You are not, it is up to you, or it is the policy of the institute. Like in our institute, we check the MTech thesis. So we are given liberty that up to 25%, the first chapter and the reference, they are allowed to use up to 25%. But remaining the methodology, analysis, and conclusion, only 10%. So it is up to the policy of the institute that how it has been given, how much liberty you have been given to make use. So you just make use as per your policy. Accordingly, you can see the reference in the data detection, plagiarism detection tool.
Sir, another question is there.
Uh,
Sir, I have taken some text from text and paraphrase it and give citation for author. Now it's detected as a plagiarism. What to do? So for this, I think she need to follow the APA guidelines to
yes, yes.
write the
See, any content, whether you paraphrase or you take it, it has to be given proper citation. You have to give the proper credit to the original author, because the author deserves the credit. And if you are making it your own, it is completely infringement of the copyright. It is as simple as we can understand. We cannot make use of others' data as our own. So you have to be careful. You can take, you can just go through hundreds of ideas. You can include all of them, but that's why we give the references that I have gone through these many research work, and this is my output. There are many image creating AI tools. I will share the PPT. 200 AI tools are there for different disciplines. So you will find very interesting for image. I will soon prepare one video and share. You can check on my Librarian Guide channel that how you can create the images and how you can create the video or slide using the text. I'll prepare and share very soon.
Good. So you also visit Librarian Guide, dear participants. I forgot to mention in my introduction. That is also Kipan is adding a lot of resources, and he is also a good YouTuber. So you can find his lectures there. So you can always contact virtually, and because now the program is very restricted. And Library of Congress, somebody asked, you please go and visit the Library of Congress.
Yes.
And, yeah, is there any tool to help me to find books?
Sir, Library of Congress, it provides you data through Z39.50 protocol. You can use any library management software, or there is a very good website that is, I'll show you. Let me share my screen first.
And sir, question was on OCLC Classify has stopped providing classification number. Now, if I want to find a classification,
I'll tell you
that he asked. So he could use Library of Congress, and in National Library of India, and IndCat also is providing.
I will, madam, I'll show you some of the good tools. Someone
Yes,
asked me that how we can get the Z39.50 protocol. So see, this is the target. ir-spy.indexdata.com. It gives you the target. Suppose I want to use or get the data from other server. So you can use here, find the target first. Suppose I want to see the protocol Z39.50, and I want to use the data of academic library or any particular country you are looking. Suppose I want to see that how many Z39.50 protocol server available in India. So you see, it has got 16 server which are active. Please, all of you mute yourself. All of you, please mute yourself.
Okay,
So,
kind attention to Professor Srinivas Raghavanji. Another 4 minutes to wind up.
Okay, good.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So you can use this this one target, and you can use for metadata harvesting. So that will give you option. And one last question which madam asked, I will make use of AI tool. Since the classify.oclc.org is stopped, you can simply use ChatGPT. Suppose I want to know the class number of Theory of Library Classification by Dr. S. R. Ranganathan. So call number of Theory of Classification as per DDC 22. You see, it will give you the class number immediately. This is the best option for the time being you can use, though we have got some other option also, but due to the time I will not be able to demonstrate. ChatGPT you can use, which will give you the accurate, 99% accurate class number immediately.
Okay, thank you. And we have come to the end of the session. Anyway, I also take the opportunity to thank Dr. Keshava, the secretary, and Dr. Ramesha, and Hemavati, and Tripadi, and all the participants. We could get more than 250 participants attended online across the states, across India, and not only from library science, even other range of subjects also. And regarding the classification number, the librarians, actually, it is there in all integrated library software, maybe of Koha, Nirmal, or even the series and all those days. And even ICS, like exactly Schema rightly pointed out, the indicate also. And we also should really classify ourselves, because the
Yes,
classification we
yes,
are making
yes.
the responsibility of librarians.
Otherwise, we'll forget classification, sir. We are supposed to classify books as per our own
That
intelligence.
practice the librarians should have. You can enjoy actually. So of course, amount of time you are using, but simply you should not take some class number which is there. All are authenticated site only. But
It
even
will
that,
kill our creativity, sir.
because we are not procuring 5,000
Yes.
books in a year.
Yes.
Okay, the library budget is also like that. So we can have it. Otherwise, we can use the Library of Congress class number is coming.
That is the best option.
That catalog itself, that book itself is coming. We can just make use. So anything, Dr. Keshava, you wanted to communicate
Yeah.
to?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Professor President, Professor Ramesh is due to some urgent work, he left.
Okay, good.
Now I request Professor Hemavati to propose vote of thanks.
Yes, sir. So good afternoon, everyone. I won't take much time. As we come to the close of this insightful webinar on AI tools for academic research and excellence, I'm honored to deliver the vote of thanks here. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks, gratitude to our esteemed speaker, Dr. D.P. Tripathi, for his comprehensive and enlightening presentation. Sir, your demonstrations were introduced the various features of AI tools useful in academic activities. Your expertise and in-depth knowledge of AI tools have provided us with valuable insights that will significantly contribute to our academic and research endeavors. We are grateful for your time and dedication to sharing this knowledge with us today. Thank you, sir. I also want to thank Professor Srinivasa Raghavan for skillfully moderating today's session and facilitating the discussion with such a clarity and professionalism. Special thanks to our President, Professor Ramesha, for his guidance and vision, and to Professor Keshava, our General Secretary, for the warm welcome and for being instrumental in organizing this event. I would also like to acknowledge the contribution of our Executive Council and Governing Council members for their constant support, especially in putting together this webinar. Your efforts behind the scenes ensure that events like this run smoothly. A special words of thanks to all the participants who took the time to join us today. Your enthusiasm and engagement are what make such discussions fruitful. Lastly, I extend my deepest appreciation to the technical team for ensuring this virtual event went off without any hitch. I assure that all the registered participants will get e-certificate at the earliest to your registered email ID. Once again, I thank you all for making this webinar a success. We look forward to more such collaborative and enriching events in the future. Thanking you one and all, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Professor Ramesh also extended thanks to everyone. So
Yes, sir.
thank you.
Okay, sir. Good day to all. We'll connect again.
Thank you, Tripathi sir. Thank you.